starting lineups brought to you by Molson. Everyone in. Michael Matheson checked behind the net, centered in front, and Marner with the first shot. It'll come back to Morgan Riley. Kicked away by Montembeault. Early leap attack. Cycled by Marner. Back to Matthews. He'll get it out to Matthew Nyes. Here's Nyes trying to center. Marner upended in front of the net by Katie Gooley. Leafs first change is underway. Here's Tanev putting it on goal. Marner unable to find the rebound. Gooley bumped but moves the puck. And now Caulfield around the boards. And finally the Canadiens able to work it out. It'll be Caulfield kicking it back. And Gooley will slow things down to get the first change for Montreal.
Well, that's one way on the road to have a good first shift. There's pressure in the Montreal zone, gets this crowd a little quieter. That's exactly what Berube was looking for.
Here's Newhook Armia with the first chance for the Canadiens on a...
Zipping away at 36% of the preseason. Doesn't matter now. It all matters when the games count.
Leafs were the best penalty kill team in the preseason. Here is Slavkovsky and a glove stop by Stolars. Watch there by Matthews. So Matthews and Marner together on the kill for Lane Lambert and Drake Berube in the slot. Right on. And turned aside by Stolars. Caulfield with the recovery. Lost it. Maybe a 2-on-1. Here's Marner. Matthews going to the net. In front. He had his stick lifted on a good defensive play by Kirby Dach. And back comes Suzuki. Over the line. Slavkovsky kicking it through. It's now Suzuki. And he lost his footing, corkscrewing into the ice in front of Anthony Stolars. Here's Kirby Dach in the slot, and Stolars a big save. Another grade A chance for the Canadiens. It'll come back to Dach, shooting, and that is blocked by Jake.
Unable to get something now in that slot. A little bumper play into the middle, and Stolars.
John Tavares gets us started with a face-off win, and now they'll get organized. Nylander, Marner. Here is Austin Matthews, a hat trick in the opener. Back-to-back hat tricks. Back to 34. The Leaf captain to Morgan Riley. Setting up in front is Tavares. And that's turned aside by Montembeault. And the person shooting. Where is it? In front. And Montembeault stopped that in tight. And that puck got caught up in, I think, the padding of the Leafs. Invade, back to Ekman-Larsson shooting. Where is it? In front. Montembeault stopped that in tight. What's the over-under tonight? There's a lot of people anticipating those two might get reacquainted. There's a shot from distance that will stick. Although Marty St. Louis did not want to discuss how many games the number one goaltender might get this year. Here comes Marner testing Montembeault with a glove stop there. Tough messes. Pontus Holmberg on the face-off for Toronto. One back to Hudson. Starting it off with Armia. Down low. Great tic-tac, but
the draw, and you can see how effective just the quick passes, a little bumper down low. Gallagher didn't hold on to it for a second. The first chance as Suzuki's line was on before. Suzuki's line comes out here for the rest.
Yeah, the A group out. Does Matheson with the pass. Knocked down. Low front. Caulfield scores!
Almost laughed at, and a real concern from the media, but there's back-to-back one face-offs that are executed perfectly. This one goes through the stick in front of Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He knew the pass was going, just didn't get it as it went up and over, actually. And Cole Caulfield on the doorstep.
Oliver Ekman-Larsson, they're stopped up at the Montreal line. John Tavares. Here's William Nylander digging in. Drops for Timmins, who was in the box. That shot turned aside off the right pad. And knocked down by Savard out of midair and back down into the Leaf zone. Stolars out of the net to play that. Knocked down by Barré-Boulet. Armia in. Stolars able to reset back in the Leaf net. Knocked down by Marner. Nyes goes after it against Matheson. Strong play by Matheson to work it ahead. Here comes Heineman. His shot right on. Comes back to the line for Matheson. And across, that is off target. Jake Evans reloads to Matheson, shooting it. Looking for a tip in front was Brendan Gallagher. Heineman along the boards. Matheson on it again. In front of the net. and Stolars will cover up. Pacioretty up ahead, great pass. It'll spring Holmberg, try to get in. Stick caught up, and Holmberg holds on. Right back in front of the net, a one-handed backhand. Turned away by Montembeault. Now up ahead it goes to Doc. He's got people with him. Doc in front. Loose and it's backhanded wide. Close call there as Barron jumped up on the play. Doc hits Armia. Back to the line. A hot shot. The rebound in front. Stolars knocks that back into the corner. New hook behind the net. Centering pass, and it comes all the way up to center ice.
Oh, what a second save there by Stolars. That's a shot pass across the crease, trying for a tap in on the back door. He read it perfectly and was aggressive with the pad to make the save.
Had to be sharp there as Caulfield took a shot from a bad angle with Stolars returning to the net. Now the Leafs advance. Ekman Larson around. There's Nyes on the near side. Shovel it to Matthews. Ekman Larson around. There's Nyes on the near side. Shovel it to Matthews. He got a jolt. Gets it to Marner. Backhand in front. And Nyes prevented from getting to the puck by. There's Domi getting a weak shot wide of the net on the short side. McCabe will shovel it in. Domi does some work to get it in front. Nylander. Tavares. Shot. Rebound. And that one knocked away by Savard, and the Canadiens clear. Now up ahead for Pacioretty. Off the end boards, looking for Robertson on the near side. Here's Pacioretty, spinning it in front. Robertson upended. Penalty coming up. Gets it back from the new captain at the line. Riley kept it in. The bench was calling for offside, and Montembeault will hold on as we check in with Kyle. Under a minute to go in the opening period. Benoit behind the net for Kemp. David Kemp to the line for Tanev. And Benoit, his shot got through and gloved and held. Comes up with it, Montembeault holding that short side. McCabe plays it wide. Under a half minute to go in front again. The Reds high sticked on the play. Penalty coming up.
You're finishing off. You put your fourth line out there, and they generate this kind of chance. The Reds in tight. Couldn't quite get all of it, but you see the errant stick of Barron gets up.
Hands it back to McCabe. Hit by Slavkovsky. Winding it up is Nylander. Nice move at center. Nylander's in. Fires. Hits the post.
From where he's just so dangerous from, just weaves his way through, uses.
Up ahead it goes. Reeves finds it at center. Couldn't control it. Cooley. Now back across. Barley will lay in front. What a pass. What a stop.
A screen off the post, but this is a turnover in the neutral zone. A nice saucer pass into Dvorak. And you can see he didn't quite get it.
Got past Nyes. Knocked down by Marner. Nyes in front. And Suzuki there defensively. Got a shoulder into McCabe. Leafs control though. Ekman Larson moves up. And a shot fought off there by Montembeault. Marner's on it again. He'll drop it off. Here's the shot through. Nyes was looking for it. And now Tanev trying to feed it ahead. Tavares unable to take that pass with one hand on the stick. Back the other way, Gallagher. Evans driving the lane. Gallagher in! And Stolars stops that. Good stick by Stolars. Ahead comes Florence. He'll bounce it in. A big rebound. Champion Reeves, and he couldn't. And Matheson across. First penalty's done. Out of the box comes Ekman Larson. He's got a break. Home free. Ekman Larson flips up. And Montembeault.
Couldn't be worse timing as Ekman Larson coming in. He's trying to get back. Sees, we're going back the other way. And this is one that I think he maybe felt he was getting pressured. Look at the angle that he took. He skated right away. Kind of lost himself and tried to go up short side. Montembeault stayed strong.
Bozeman, Manitoba, and then went to the University of Illinois, and it's been in the States ever since. That
there's a concerted effort to go high here. As quick little turnaround, backhand up and over the glove, but off in a row on those. So last year was not a situation like a number one guy where you play a bunch of games in a row. See if this changes.
Ritz with a chance and a rebound goes wide. Ryan Reeves from a sharp angle couldn't get it to the net. Leafs will have to hustle. Sent in by Nylander. David Savard is there. They'll try and keep it along the boards. Nylander in front. Here's a shot. Stop!